Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. Name's Pilot. I know I haven't been uploading a lot recently, but yeah, I just don't know what to upload recently. Been trying to find any stuff to talk about, but recently, what I found out a couple days ago, because this is like a very hot topic recently, is these angel tree kids, and what they are is very important, especially in the holidays. It is these kids, like a whole organization, targeted towards kids to help kids who are in need, especially in the holidays. Which honestly, I'm happy that these organizations exist because it help kids in bad situations or in whatever situation they are right now where they can't afford the things they want during the holidays. And these people, and then this organization goes to like these big name stores and like ask customers from that store to basically give these basically like a wish list, like a Santa Christmas list, to these people, so they basically, the customer can be the Santa Claus to these kids. And honestly, I find that really impactful. It is so nice that these organizations exist during the holidays, especially in the time of need. I remember my past experiences with like helping people in need in the holidays is through these Christian organizations, where I had to like make bundles of like self-care needs, especially since people are not getting a lot of warmth. So we had packaged people with socks, with dental care, so like toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, and then with like a big blanket, so people can feel warm, especially in the holidays. In the winter, it is one of the coldest times of the year, and I live in California, so it doesn't get as cold as other places, but it does go around below 50 sometimes, especially in the cold, harsh rain. Where right now, currently recording, it's like pouring right now. It is important to like give back to the people if you can. So recently, I've seen on TikTok, because this is where I find mostly the drama. This is how I found the Starbucks one. Is this mother, well, this person who is in a better financial situation, to say the least, and they wanted to do an angel tree, basically complete an angel tree thing. And usually they come with like a, not a budget, but it's like a minimum, like roughly the cost for a person. And this one like said $30 because it wasn't much. But yeah, so what she decided was get the most bare minimum stuff, basically the general brand, things like that. And honestly, just avoiding the whole thing of giving back, since I understand in the video, which I'll show here.
Be grateful for whatever they have, and if they're not, that's on them and their upbringing. Like, you can't, I grew up poor.
It's like she's saying that these kids should be grateful for what they have, which in these situations and with these organizations, it panders to the people who are not in that status of being grateful for anything, because they don't have much. And usually with these, it's the gratitude of the people that this whole organization is behind. And seeing this mother over here, just, I don't know if it's mother, don't get me wrong, I will probably cut this off once I get the more information. Like, she's in a better financial situation, and honestly, with seeing what her attitude with this, she has no right speaking to that high horse of of that personality. Because one, you don't know what the kids are going through. Second, we don't know what you're going through. But the thing is, you are in a position to give back to the community. And if you're in that position, if I was in that position, I will give back, especially since I know I was in a position like that, and I know kids like that who are in a position like that. I work with kids, on various spectrums of wealth, with rich kids, with kids who don't have much, who are in tough like parental situations, where you at those points you want to give back. and especially with the programs like Snap being cut, and overall the holidays in the US at least, it is a time to give back. Every movie, every single thing in Western media always panders, oh, it's a give back, you know, be the greater person you can be. And seeing this hurts me. And I'll put a clip here of this TikToker. I don't know at the top of my head, but I'll put it on the screen here, where she's doing the opposite. She's giving back as much as he can and going up and beyond. And I will say, you know, may God bless her with everything that, you know, she hopes and desires, because what she's doing, she's giving back to the community. She's doing up and beyond with what the kids are asking, and you know, and she is in that position where she can give back, and that's great. That's what these organizations are for, is to do more than you can, you know, do for these kids. And you know, not knowing from personal experience, not knowing anything, but I hope that these kids are grateful from, you know, what they are receiving, and especially from this woman, and they will be extremely grateful for what they're getting. And it's amazing. It's put a TikToker here who talks about her personal experience as Angel Tree kid, and it's just you know, good perspective to see from the other end, from the receiving end, because it honestly sees both sides, and it's good to see both sides in this type of thing. But the thing is, I'm going to speak on my own bias right here, that no matter what, you know, these kids are asking, I feel like you should do a little bit more. And
girl, what upbringing did you think I had by the time I had arrived at my 8th foster home, 5 or 6 years old? Who do you think was instilling these great values of gratitude or humility or any of these wholesome ideals that you seem to think that foster kids have an abundance of?
Yeah, so hopefully if this video does well, I'm gonna keep my promise. I know this is gonna be like a small little thing, but if this video receives more than like 5 likes and 20 views on my YouTube channel, I will record a video tomorrow of me recording myself doing an Angel Tree promise to like the nearest, you know, store that does it. Since I'll Google and I'll show here, and I'll record it for you guys, since I really do want to do this in the bottom of my heart, since I know many kids in that position. I wasn't a kid in that position, but not in a Angel Tree way, but like, you know, in a poor financial way. So knowing that these people are helping out, you know, it's a glimmer of light in this world, and I'm very happy that more TikTokers are speaking out against it. I'll put a video here that I found so funny, speaking out about the lady that I just mentioned earlier, so I'll play that.
They're gonna be grateful for whatever they have, and if they're not, that's on them and their upbringing.
Is you cool? Cause the fuck you mean they gonna be grateful for what they got? They ain't got shit. That's why they on the motherfucking Angel Tree, bitch.
That's like funny. I was like dying like the first 2 minutes of me, you know, reacting to that. It's hilarious of how much people care and want to give out more. And this shows that no matter what you can do, you could probably do 2 times, 3 times more. And you know, that also goes to me as well, which I'll start probably. I need to upload more, be consistent more, and hopefully I can do this a lot more with a lot of stuff, especially coming with the holidays. So yeah, so again, this mother, this Angel Tree Foundation, whoever does it, if you're going to be doing it, if you're going to be giving back, may God bless you with everything that you pray to him, or may the almighty being that you believe in, you know, give you what you desire and what you want. Since, you know, I am Catholic, and you know, I always try to give back. Every time I see a homeless person, I try to give $1 or $2 if I have spare change. But if you, I'm not trying to, you know, banish and be superior and say Catholic is superior. No, I believe that with every religion that you believe in, those morals will still be intact and will make you a greater person. And I feel like the Angel Tree, Kid Foundation, if you're going to be doing it, it is a test of faith of whatever you believe in, because you're helping out a child who is in need. And that is like the greatest thing that you could do, helping a child in need that deserves it, especially in the holidays, because no kid should like be asking for warm clothes this holidays. Usually kids are asking for the PlayStation, for an Xbox, something electronic that costs way over like $100. These kids are asking for warm clothes, some snacks probably, I have to check, but just some warm clothes, toy, something that will just entertain them in this dark time that they're probably going through right now. Because I promise you this, that no kid wants to be under this, or wants to ask for help, but it's not bad to ask for help. And if you're gonna be helping out these kids, may God or the Almighty, bless you with everything, because you are really helping out. And I cannot reiterate that anymore, because honestly, that is up to you, and it is up to the higher person. And speaking for me, I am grateful if you're going to be doing this. I'm grateful that you're going to be helping out these kids. And that speaks for myself too. I will, if this video hits at least 20 views, at least 3 to 5 likes, I will go record myself to give out to a child in need. Probably 2, depending on, my circumstances. But I will record myself if that hits it. If not, I'll just do it no matter what, and I'll do a follow-up video about it. Just let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Are you going to be helping out a kid with the Angel Tree organization, or are you just going to give back to the community? Just let me know your past experiences in the past, and of helping out in the community. I would like to hear that. So yeah, alright, well, thank you guys for sticking with me to the end of the video, if you are. And yeah, so alright, I'll see you guys next time, and I'll probably be uploading more. I have other stories that I want to talk about, so yeah. Alright, thank you guys. Alright.